Transform You Media Network. Welcome to our YouTube audience and Facebook audiences and all of the other platforms we have out there syndicating this show, the New Age and Kwik podcast, New Age of Empowerment and Kwik podcast. And I am Kurt Roskoff, and I am co-hosting this show with our main hosts, Rajai Kaldani. We are working on this together with our podcast engineer, Emily Gollmer. And we have on standby Marianne of Waikiki, Marianne Ambrose. Hopefully we'll make it in before we end this Kwik podcast. So there's some new information coming out today, but before we get into the new information, let's just kind of set the stage. We've done a couple of these episodes prior to this. So we kind of have a little sequence going here, a series of 3 at this point. And so Rajai, you want to come in here a little bit and just kind of recap anybody who hasn't made the other 2 podcasts, kind of some basic information on Kwik, and then a quick tie into New Age, and then we'll work on the rest of it once we have everybody caught up here.
Absolutely appreciate it, my friend. Yeah. So if you have not heard of Kwik, you're in for a treat. So Kwik is a brand new marketplace that will be an Amazon alternative marketplace that uses a revenue sharing model. It's a referral-based marketplace powered by a blockchain affiliate program. It's free to use, free to share, free to earn from. So if you're in business, who doesn't like referrals? It's all based on referrals. We buy products all the time. We share products all the time with people. We refer products all the time to people. Well, with Kwik, you can now get paid on every referral that you do for both products and or services for the rest of your life. And so what Kwik is this new marketplace where people can partner with the brands that they buy from. And the way it works is they pay out in what they call waves. So whatever a company is offering as far as a referral fee, let's say it's a $20 referral, what they'll do is when you buy that item or that product or service, you get a shareable link for that company. And now you can refer that company to your friends and family and then get paid on that referral. So if it's paying out a $20 referral as an example, you're going to get paid 50% of that on your wave 1. Your wave 1 are the people that you personally reach. Those people will get a shareable link just like you did. And when they share and they convert, then that's going to be your wave 2 and so on. They continue to do that until you get down to a penny. That's Kwik. It's quick and easy. It's simple. It's just a blockchain powered affiliate program. New Age is another company that has a partnership agreement with Kwik. And this is a wellness brand company that has some of the best, actually the cleanest products I've seen on the marketplace in terms of wellness products. But they have their own unique compensation plan, their own unique product line. And if you're connected to New Age, you get to earn twice on those campaigns on Kwik. So if you were to accumulate, say, 1 point for every transaction that happens through Kwik, then you're going to get paid 15% on that. So a campaign can potentially reach millions of people, depending on how many people, buy and share. And so this could be on any kind of product, any kind of service, just about. And that's kind of what we want to talk about today. Is we're actually adding our first service on the platform tomorrow. And it's a very interesting one that I think a lot of people would be interested in. But we have over 1,000 brands that have signed up to be on our platform.
Excellent. So Rajai, with everything we've been talking about, for today and in weeks past, let's take somebody like Marianne. She's got a completely separate gig going on, completely separate products, and a different focus in what we talk about. Does New Age of Empowerment or New Age or Kwik, is there a place for us? Like, I'm with the Disability Channel. Is there a place for us to have a synergy that we can advance our own objectives in our own wheelhouse, as well as taking advantage of everything you've been presenting to us in the weeks past?
Absolutely. So Marianne, you have a book, right?
Actually, I have a series of books now.
Okay, even better.
Yeah.
So you could put your book on our platform. Now, every customer that buys your book can now essentially spread the word on your book and revenue share with you. Imagine if you had tens of thousands of people that had your book as a link that they could share to other people and say, hey, you got to read Marianne's book. Here's my link. I loved it. You should check it out. You could put your products and services on our platform and revenue share. It's a true partnership between customers and vendors, not a one-way street where you're just buying, but you're actually partnering with those brands that you're sending your hard-earned money to. So absolutely.
Yeah, I remember meeting you and I wanted to talk with you. So this is a great one-on-one. Thank you so much, Kurt,
Well,
for bringing us on. Yeah, I have 3 books that are on Amazon. They're called the Acts of Kindness series. My books are written for animation movies with sign language characters with soundtrack by Lucy Lynch and The Perfect Wave. Lucy's angelic voice takes it away with Blake's guitar music, and Blake's bass music actually heals broken bones, and Nick's guitar sounds like whales and dolphins. So I have had the honor to interpret sign language for a deaf man over here in Hawaii for over a decade, and this is my new future business, the Acts of Kindness series. And since I'm not sailing around the Hawaiian Islands, but oh, by the way, I'm leaving on the winter solstice, which is the beginning of the first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness, featuring Noah, the hard of hearing whale. I'm flying over to Maui, and then I am flying over to San Diego to set sail in California to promote my book with Captain Robert Sheets. I just spoke with him. So these sea creatures tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch between Hawaii and California. For all ages of the heart, and it includes 200 folk Manus puppets. So I can go on and on and on with these series. And we take a global topic such as Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully for Anti-Bullying Messages. And the third short one is Pono the Hawaiian Polo Pony. And when I set sail in California, I'll be working on the book for climate change as well. Similar concept with the puppets, the storyline, as well as the soundtrack by Lucy Lynch and The Perfect Wave for Climate Change. Where do we hide? And since I've been below deck with COVID, I have used the PUA money that we received for self-employment to create app games for each of the chapters. And we also have a song and dance contest behind me, as you can see it, that we want to start posting on TikTok so everybody can participate. So it's just going to be never ending for us. So I think this would be a great opportunity for a platform for us to have great fun and get our websites in review for 2022. I'm partnering with Trevor Gibbs too. All websites need to be ADA compliance. And 31 years ago, Raj, I was a case manager with mentally ill deaf adults back in Grand Rapids, Michigan, across the pond from Kurt Roscoff in Wisconsin for an agency called Transitions Community Support Programs. So I'm bringing my gifts to the world, not only with me as an Acts of Kindness team featuring my writer, Suzanne Sims, soundtrack by Lucy Lynch and The Perfect Wave, and Mr. Scott, my deaf teacher healer over here. So we want to share the good news with everyone. So looking forward to it. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So,
yeah. Let's set up a time to do a one-on-one. I'd love to learn more and see about how we can get your projects, the things that you're passionate about to take off in the world and get more exposure, because that's what this is really designed to do, is to create organic exponential geometric growth.
Wow, that's a big word. Organic geometric
exponential growth.
Can you
like
the
that
geometry in this? Because I wasn't very good in math, and this is a sign how you sign math and multiply. Because I want to multiply the acts of kindness around the world. And guess what? We're going to multiply. There are 50 states where United States of America schools can get copies of my books. The teachers just need to go on Donors Choose and request the books. So how organically geometric
expansion. That's right.
Expansion. Love it. Wow.
Well, think about this, right? So you've heard the saying, would you rather have $1 million today, or would you rather have a penny that doubles every day for 30 days? Which is the better deal? And if you do the math, the penny is a much better deal, right? It's that compounding, right? Leverage and compounding is really what, if you start looking at leverage and compounding, anyone that has ever done anything in terms of creating wealth, creating something that has made a big impact, okay, whatever, whether it's for personal, gain or whatever, it could be anything, right? Every company uses compounding and leverage, right? And this takes advantage of those principles, right? So leverage is what allows you to really reach a lot of people. Leverage is what allows you to grow exponentially, and this platform is designed for that. So a lot of people doing a little bit, and all of it just adds up. So would you rather have 1% of 100 people's effort, or 100% of one person's effort? And you want the 1% of 100 people's effort.
All right. I definitely multiply again the acts of kindness, right? And definitely, like I said, I'm not a numbers person, but I know that there are 450 million hard of hearing deaf people worldwide. There are millions of moms and dads coming home from being of service who can't hear their own children or grandchildren. So all classroom teachers in the United States of America request the books for every single student. And for example, there's 180,000 students in the Hawaiian Island change. Just imagine. And this is what's really happening in our world. They're going to read it. They're going to bring it home. They're going to share it and talk story with grandma and grandpa or tutu over here who may not be able to read, and say, I learned this, or feel those tangible puppets and learning the sign language alphabet. That's going to increase their spelling bee contest. I mean, it is just never ending.
Can I show you the numbers? Would you like to take a look? Okay.
Sure. Here. Show me the organic geometrically.
All right. Here. Can you see my screen okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So here is, like, say, an item that is being sold or whatever. Let's say it could be your book, right? And it's offering a $5 referral on wave one. So wave one, or like, let's say I'm interested in your book. So I buy your book from this marketplace, right? I'll get a shareable link for your book. And now I share it with my friend, and my friend buys the book based on my recommendation. I'm going to get $5. So let's just say that's what it's offering. So what they'll do is they'll take the $5 and they'll cut it in half, and as many times until they get down to a penny. So that can be cut in half 9 times. Well, if each person reached 5 people, right? We all know we can all easily reach 5 people, especially on a small ticket item. It's a one-time purchase, not a repeat buyer or anything like that. If everyone from wave 1 through 9 reached 5 people, by the time you got to wave 9, you would have acquired 2.4 million new customers. Every one of those customers would have a shareable link for your brand and can revenue share with you. That's the power of the numbers. That's the compounding, right? So we know not everyone's going to reach 5 people, but could they? Absolutely, they can, right? Especially, like I mentioned, on a smaller ticket item, one-time buy. Now, if I initiated that campaign on your product and I had 5 people for each wave, for every person reach 5 people for 9 waves, then I would have earned over $40,000 promoting your book. Do you think I'm happy? You're happy, I'm happy. Guess what? I'm going to keep promoting your book, because now that becomes a stream of income for me. And so now you have a partner with me, as you, right? And potentially 2.4 million other people. That's exponential growth.
I love it. I love it. Sounds amazing. What do you think, Kurt? What's your thoughts on this, the Acts of Kindness series? As you are my service support team.
Yeah, I think we should, run our own little test and really get underwater acts of kindness out there. And like Rajai said, to kind of get into this community with it and, show how this tool works to make known what you're doing, and that's why we're doing these podcasts, because I can sit here and think it's a great idea. I can sit in a meeting and say, Rajai, this is great. Let's do this. And as part of let's do it, we're doing these podcasts so that our audience can hop on board and get the Sociotap links and, get moving, empowering people to do it now. So Marianne, whatever we can do to get underwater acts of kindness going with us. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, Raj, December 21st is winter solstice, which is the beginning of the book. Let's get this set up before, and I set sail. I fly to Maui, then I fly to San Diego, and I will
Okay.
be at port, and then I will be sailing to Mexico with sponsors of Clean Water Foundation. And I am excited to receive my CBD from Mark Segal too. So sailing and with sponsors is just going to be amazing, and people are going to want to follow us, especially with these garbage patches. So I think we can capture the audience. And so I'm so grateful that all of you are allowing me to be a guest speaker, Happy Neighborhood Project, sign language interpreter, co-host. So yeah, Raj, I mean, let's get this party started.
I'm all about the party.
And by the way, we have a glow in the dark party, what I meant in my book, chapter 3, glow in the glow party. So you can so go out and play the Apple app games today too. I have 3 of them uploaded, and we did try and fundraise on Indiegogo to continue my work, and it still can happen. So as I'm sailing, I will be creating more app games to go with the outline of each chapter of the book. Everybody wins. And so people can go purchase the Apple app games play cards, and so go out and play my games too. And they'll
Absolutely.
be able
And
to
those
visit
can be
the
on our platform.
website. They'll be able to visit the website to see Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, do the alphabet. So they will learn the tutorial and then have the opportunity to so go out and play and pay.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, your apps can be on our platform too. So we'll have everything. So with 33 patents on the platform, so eventually it's going to be apps, gaming, VR stuff. It's going to be subscription model stuff, right? So people that have subscriptions, services, coaching, you name it. Even you can refer a bank or a credit card, refer everything.
I think this is a great opportunity, and the universe is providing all of us networking again. And thank you, Edwin, for Happy Neighborhood Projects, all this networking and Zooming and podcasts. I mean, I would have never met you through Kurt, through everybody else, through Worldwide. And Kurt, tell us a little bit more about Happy Neighborhood Projects as you as an ambassador, and how are we bringing these events for business owners to bring these businesses to Raj on his podcast, because we are so over expanding, following people around the world.
Yes, so everybody can check that out at happyneighborhoodproject.com, and there's a short link. So on our phones, we don't have as many characters to type, hmpabc.com. And if folks want to do some networking, where all of us here, Emily, Marianne, Rajai, and I, we do business networking on Zoom. And there's also networking available on Clubhouse, and we had done an event on Hop In, and we do have a co-host team kind of doing a little trial run on Blitzer. So we're trying all sorts of different arrangements to help everybody get out there. But yeah, this is how we're letting this out in part. This is one of the things we're doing to get New Age and Kwik out there and so forth. So yeah, feel free to go to the events on that homepage and check out the networking. 67 events available around the world. So take advantage. Plenty to be had. You look at the schedule through the week, and you can pretty much find a time that fits into your schedule. So one other thing I want to quickly show is we are showing societap.com/Kwik. I'm learning that the link is case sensitive, because when I use a lowercase k for that first K in Kwik, I wasn't getting to this page. But if you have that as a capital uppercase K, then this is the display here. And just wanted to share that quickly, that after this podcast, folks can look around and stay connected with Rajai and the rest of us and move forward and take advantage. So Rajai, did we get everything in you wanted to get in today, or you have a few more things to splice in before we wrap up?
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that. No, I do want to talk about one thing very quickly. So new service that we are putting on the platform tomorrow. So a lot of people don't realize that there's tens of billions of dollars still waiting for COVID relief for business owners. So one of the services that we have is a company that helps businesses get free money. So essentially, I can now, starting tomorrow, I can refer businesses to this company. It's a 7-question questionnaire. They fill it out. If they'll say, okay, yeah, you might be able to qualify or maybe not, whatever. But if they do, then they take them through a process. And if they get them free money, then they get free money. So the business is happy. The company does take this company that's going to be on there as a service. They'll get some of that money as well. But then me, as someone who found that business or referred that business, will also get paid through the Kwik platform in the same wave system that I mentioned. So let's say, what company hasn't been impacted by COVID? Let's look at like restaurants, right? Let's say I go down the street and talk to my local restaurant owner and say, hey, you might get some free money through this COVID relief. There's tens of billions of dollars that hasn't been tapped into. Here's my link. Fill out the questionnaire. There's no obligation or anything like that. If you qualify, they'll get you free money. Would you be interested? Absolutely. Boom. He gets free money. He's happy. He goes through the process. Well, guess what? He has other restaurant friends in the restaurant business. So now he can start referring with his own link to those people. And we all have waves of prosperity and empowerment that helps to bring us all up. So that's the new service that will be on tomorrow.
I wanted to
Excellent.
share with you that's Waves of Emotion. That's a song too in our book. So I can just see these waves going for that prosperity. That's right. And oh, by the way, Kurt, I wanted to share with you, at Abbey Neighborhood Project that morning in Indiana, we were talking about frequencies. And I came over to visit my friend Carolina Costume. She has 40,000 costumes here. And on the island of Oahu, where she did a lot of theater, Hawaii Five-0, etc. And we went over and got our shots. And she got her first one, and I got my booster. But anyway, it started raining heavy over here, okay? And I started playing the frequency, raining money, raining money all through the night. And I'm thinking me, money, my projects, Indiegogo, whatever. But it does carry over when you play those frequencies. So guess what? She was listening to It's in the House. She had some clients that bought stuff for entertainment and for the hospital for Christmas, and they gave her a $200 tip. So the frequency money can roll over to other people in the house. And I kind of gave you that example with somebody in my past when, so money does flow. So check out the frequencies on Solfeggio.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've been in the frequency world for 6-7 years now. I still do that too, but yeah, so I'm all about that, and I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I noticed that too with the New Age. I go to New Thought Unity Church of Hawaii, so this New Age information is all amazing. So thank you for allowing me to be on here and sharing it over and shifting that happiness. Again, Happy Neighborhood Projects. Kurt Roskoff is an ambassador for many events. I'm the co-host sign language interpreter on Thursdays, and we're going to have a co-host H&P party too in the future. So lots of good things that are happening here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the co-host party is going to be December 17th, 8 a.m. Hawaii time, 10 a.m. Pacific, where Rajai, Emily, and I are at Central Time. It'll be noon. So yeah, the hundreds of co-hosts around the world are going to be having a happy party. So it'll be good. So with that, we've done a few bonus minutes here with this podcast. Is that a wrap, Rajai, or do you have something else? That's a wrap.
We're good to go, my friend. Absolutely.
So again, I am yours truly, Kurt Roskoff. Feel free to call me and text me at 262-372-1SKI. That's 262-372-1754. Email Kurt, K-U-R-T, at thedisabilitychannel.us, and check out transformu.us and transformubroadcast.com/WOA. That's World of Ability Podcast Network. So powered by and made possible by Transform U Media Network. We'll see you next time. Thanks for being out there with your reactions,